going nowhere.
Then there's no. I'm looking at you, Jay.
I'm going to hear the name and I'm going to get PTSD.
But the cream will rise to the top for you.
Well, I'm not going to get into the specifics of the whole Tony DeAngelo situation itself, but it ties into it. And it's the fact that this whole situation has shown us that the organization from top to bottom has a glaring and scary lack of leadership. And we're not just talking in the locker room. We're not just talking about the guys that are wearing the A's. We're talking about the coach. We're talking about the front office. There is a horrible lack of leadership. And I can see now why they didn't want to name a captain for the third straight year in a row. So this has to be addressed. And if things don't right the ship, if they don't right the ship, then David Quinn has definitely got to go, because this team needs a veteran coach. And even if things do get right and they get to a point where they're playing better hockey, but they still miss the playoffs, I eventually think that they're going to have to go to a veteran coach to take that next step to be a better team, to be a team that gets to the Stanley Cup Finals and eventually wins a cup. Because obviously, if this kind of thing can happen for as long as it has, that's not only an indictment on the players, it's also an indictment on the coach and an indictment on the front office. So this whole thing has been an advert PR disaster, but it's also an eye-opener for me, and I hope for everybody else, because you know me, I've been very critical of David Quinn, but to me that this whole thing is just completely unacceptable from top to bottom. And it shows a horrible lack of leadership. It shows that there are too many Indians and not enough Chiefs, to use the old adage.
Too many chefs spoil the stew, I believe.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think it is, too many Indians and not enough Chiefs.
There is not enough leadership on this team. And I get it's a young team. It's the average age, they're the youngest team in the NHL, just a shade over 25, something we said last week. But we cannot have this lack of leadership going forward. It's got to be addressed.